Number 7, Wendy. Batting number 3, Berkeley Johnson. Up to bat, number 8, Oliver Marsh. Up to bat, number 10, Riley Clements. Batting number 2, Kylie Hawkins. Now batting, number 8, Reagan. At the bat, number 9, Natalie.
get wet through that backboard.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna know.
Can they mark absent unexcused in school? That happened the last time. I just got a power notification.
You know, if I hear
And it was marked absent unexcused in town. I had to put a blanket down. She don't get marked absent for this. You ain't taking me to court. She'll miss that class more than 10 times this year. I'm gonna sit right here trying to blow you kisses all day.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Lady Eagles softball complex. Our next game for today will be our Franklin County Lady Eagles versus the Tunstall High School Trojans.
Okay, first batter up. Welcome everybody to middle school here, Lady Eagles Field. First game of the Battle of the Bases that we broadcast anyway. Looks like it's going to be a chimichanga day. Beautiful out there. Had a little shower early, but it looks like the middle school played first. They come out with a big win. The Lady Eagles getting started here on Battle of the Bases 2025. We're looking forward to it. Always, Coach Forbes has a good lineup here for play all day today and tomorrow. So we'll have a couple of games here on Cable 12 today and one tomorrow. That's the schedule anyway. Things have been known to change at times, but the ladies out there getting started. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count to the first batter up, Harper Lovelace for the Tunstall Trojans. Trojans ends up with a base on ball, putting Lovelace on first base. Brings up Kamari Mays. Mays is the shortstop. Out on the mound, Brooke Weaver. Behind the plate, Mackenzie Weaver. Madison Ingham out on first base for the Lady Eagles. Kennedy Cooper at second. Mariah Gutierrez over at shortstop. Eva Custer at third base. Leah Davis out in left field. Becca Merrick in center field. And Madison McCrickard out in right field. That one's fouled off. Back, 2 strikes the count on Kamari Mays. Tell you, baseball, it's time for baseball. Really feels like a baseball day out there today. A little bit humid. We got a good shower, as I said a little earlier. Settled the dust down on the field. Field is in beautiful condition. Of course, Brian and his coaches have been keeping it up, and it looks beautiful. You can tell a little bit there from your shot. 2 strikes. Mays fouling that one back off. Lovelace still down on first base. Brooke Weaver ahead in the count. That one outside. Mays did not go for it. You see Lovelace sticking close to the bag out there on first base. We'll see if she checks Weaver's arm behind the plate. That one just a bit low. Looked like maybe 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Nobody out. If you're just joining us, it's a good time. This is the top of the first inning. Weaver's pitch inside. Mays gets around on it quickly. Pulls it out foul down the third base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes still to count. Leah Davis rounding that one up out there in left field. Weaver switching out balls. Grass, it rained enough for the grass to get pretty wet out there, so you see a lot of that switching out here until it dries up a bit. Mays hanging tough with a 2-2 count. Weaver's pitch down the middle. That's back to Becca Merrick. Merrick rounds it up out in center field for the first out. After 8, brings up Haley Casada. That may be Haley. Haley Casada, third baseman for the Tunstall Trojans. Good to have the Tunstall Trojans back this year. As I started to say earlier, Forbes testing Weaver's arm down to second base. hanging in there. Loveless safe with a stolen bag down there at second base. Good slide there. Just barely could reach back to the bag to get that. One strike the count on Quesada. Runner at second now. Strike on the inside corner to Quesada. 2 strikes the count. Weaver bringing a 2-strike pitch down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Weaver delivers. This one's high. Evens the count up 2-2. One out. Here at the top of the first inning. Battle of the bases 20-25, and that's a base hit up the middle. The runner coming around and scoring. Loveless, the first breaking the ice here for the Trojans. Gets across on that base hit. Quesada.
Up to bat, number 11.
She ends up on second base on the throw home. Brings up Colby Eastwood, the second baseman. Weaver. Eastwood standing out of the batter's box with her left foot. Like she's getting ready to go to third base. A little strange stance. Have not seen that before. I haven't seen a lot before, but I had not seen that one before. Call strike 2. Weaver working on that outside corner, which would be the obvious place to go, as Eastwood is halfway to third. Fouls off that one outside. No, it's not foul, but it's a runner is out. She's running inside the line. That is an out. Definitely out. It's a dead ball. The runner's got to go back. So runner will be at second base. Eastwood is runner interference. Out 2. Good call by the umps there. Here you see it on the replay. She's running inside the line, and he is explaining that to the coach. Pretty obvious from up here. May not have been so obvious from down third base line. Kinsey Cassell, the pitcher, or Castle, the pitcher, stepping in for the Trojans. Trojans up 1-0. I'm sorry, that is not correct. She didn't come in. One ball, no strikes. That had to go back to second base. Runner interference. That was runner interference. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. The pitcher, Cassell. Weaver's pitch down the middle line, down the right field line. That'll score run number 2 for the Trojans. Cassell ended up standing at second base with a stand-up double with 2 outs. Bringing up Madison Austin, the right fielder. Going to have a little conference out there at second base. Coach Brian Forbes trying to calm down his team. Don't want to get a big rally going here right off. Got a pinch runner coming in. That would be Payne coming in out there for the Trojans to run for the pitcher. Cassell laced that one down the right field line. Brooke Weaver.
Now batting number 3, Madison Austin.
Coach Forbes out there talking with her, trying to get the team settled down. Trailing by 2-0 count. One strike count on Austin. Weaver's pitch just off the outside corner for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Weaver poised for the pitch. I think they're calling that a swing. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. On the right fielder, Madison Austin, just holding up on that one. The umpire out in short confirms his call behind the plate. Good umpiring here so far in this game. 2-2 the count. Weaver's pitch, and she goes. Strike for the 3rd out. But the Trojans break the ice here earlier in the first half of the first inning. 2-0 the score. You're watching Lady Eagle softball right here on Cable 12. Lady Eagles coming to bat, trailing 2-0. Leah Davis, the left fielder, the leadoff batter for the Lady Eagles. Out there on the mound is Cassell. Davis taking strike 1. That one's on the outside corner. That was a nice chimichanga pitch there, right on the corner. 2 strikes to count to Aaliyah Davis. That one just a little bit low in the strike zone. Out of the strike zone. Beg your pardon. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, nice change up. Just a little bit high in the outside. 2-2 the count. Davis with good speed. The leadoff batter hanging in there tough as well, making contact with 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Castle's pitch down in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Catcher Lovelace going out to talk to Cassell. Full count. Nobody out. First Lady Eagle batter up. Sun getting ready to peek out. Cassell starting off with a strikeout for the first out. Brings up Maria Gutierrez, the shortstop. Gutierrez, a good bunter. Usually if somebody gets on base, you move her over. Coach Forbes always wanted to keep the fundamentals alive in this game. Love to see runs manufactured. He has the lineup set for that, that's for sure. Gutierrez taking that one outside for a ball, evens the count up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gutierrez playing shortstop today. Pitch inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. High fly ball to the infield. Cassell makes the play. After 1 for the second out. Brings up 3rd place hitter, Becca Merrick. Cassell making quick work of this Lady Eagle lineup so far. Becca Merrick with a good stick. A lot of power in that 3rd place. High fly ball back out of play. One strike, the count on Merrick. Cassell bringing the pitch high inside. Evens the count up 1-1. Cassell down the middle for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good changeup. Had Merrick fooled on that one. Cassell bringing the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. High fly ball down the 3rd base line. And giving chase. Stays in bounds, but nobody gets to it. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. That would have took a chimichanga play to got that one. That would for sure. Cassell's pitch inside. Drove back up through the middle. Merrick line shot right over second base. The first batter on base for the Lady Eagles, bringing up Madison Ingram, big first baseman. A lot of power here. Good contact with 2 outs. Lady Eagles, I'm sure, would love to get back at least one of these runs they gave up the top of the first inning. Cassell bringing the pitch to Ingram. Takes it on the outside corner for a strike. That would have took a pretty good cut at that one too, and actually going toward right field to got out there to hit that one. Nice change up and a good throw right there. Lovelace tossing out Merrick at second for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down, bottom of the first inning. There's no score for the Lady Eagles, 2 for the Lady Trojans. We'll be right back. Tunstall Trojans coming up to bat here in the top of the 2nd inning. McKinley Barber, the first baseman, stepping in against Weaver. Barber takes it for a strike. Weaver bringing the high heat there. Fouls this one back out of play. Weaver ahead in the count. 2 strikes. Weaver ready to pitch. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Top of the 2nd inning. Brooke Weaver bringing the inside pitch just off the plate for a ball. 2-2 the count. It's Kinley Barber taking the 3-2 pitch inside off the plate. Weaver bringing a high heat there. Full count. Ground ball to second base. Cooper up with it. Over to Ingram for out number 1. 4-3. Brings up Gianna Ramey, the left fielder for the Trojans. Weaver's pitch right across there for strike 1. Weaver not wasting many pitches here. Fouls this one off. Weaver up in the count, 2 strikes. Two nothing to score. Bottom of the lineup up for the Trojans. Ramey takes that pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ramey getting around on that one a little bit early. Nice changeup by Weaver. Ramey making contact to save her at bat. Weaver's 1-2 pitch. Good for strike 3. That's 2 outs. Bringing up center fielder Sarah Payne.
Batting number 5.
With 2 outs. Trojans up 2-0. Weaver settling down here in this inning. Cross that inside corner for a strike. Weaver getting that inside corner on those pitches and then taking advantage of that one. Got 2 strikes straight away. Payne taking a cut at it. 2 strikes to count. 2 outs. Foul that one back to stay alive. Weaver checking her pitches. Payne laying off of that low outside pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Weaver's pitch inside, fouled off. That was a defensive swing there. You can make contact when you have to, that's for sure. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count with 2 outs. Here in the top of the 2nd inning. Weaver's pitch up out of the zone. Even in a count up at 2-2. Weaver delivering. Just missed the outside corner. Full count with 2 outs. Weaver would like to get out of this inning without going back through the top of the lineup. Payne fights that one off inside on the fists. Weaver looking over to the dugout for a signal. Pitch inside. Payne taking a rip at it. Making contact. Fouling it straight back. Full count still. 2 outs. Weaver with a strikeout and a ground out. And that one is 2 strikeouts to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, no scoring. Bringing up the Lady Eagles at the bottom of the inning. looking to break the ice on their side of the scoreboard. They will have Madison Ingram, Sierra Wright, Kennedy Cooper, and Custer. Eva Custer up.
Folks, just a reminder, from 2:45 to 3:15, you're not allowed to leave the softball complex due to bus activity and the end of school line. Repeat, you cannot leave from 2:45 to 3:15 due to the end of school day and bus activity. Thank you.
We're being kept captive here for the till the buses get out. So I hope nobody has to leave. Just made an announcement that we can't leave. So I wasn't going anywhere anyway. Yeah, life goes on. Everybody got to get out and go home from school.
Now up to bat, number 15, Madison Ingram.
Cassell on the mound still for the Lady Trojans. I said Madison Ingram was batting when Becca Merritt got thrown out at second base. So she'll be back up there facing Cassell. Takes the first pitch high for a ball. Cassell's got a wicked little changeup that she's used, but she likes to set it up with that high fastball. Ooh. That one was about 4 inches outside. A strike. One ball, one strike. One ball, one strike, and I'll wait and see what this one is. That's a ball. Okay. We'll don't want to jump to the gun. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Madison Ingram looking for a pitch from Cassell. Fouled that one back. 2-2 the count. Get you leaning out over the plate when that outside pitch is called a strike. So we'll see if Cassell comes back on the inside corner. To Ingram. Ingram with good power. Cassell knows that. That's why they got her batting cleanup. Full count. So the first baseman, Madison Ingram. Kenzie Cassell out on the mound, bringing the 3-2 pitch, and gets Ingram. Got her leaning back on that one. First strike out. First out. Sierra Wright, designated player, stepping in to bat for the Lady Eagles. Cassell working that plate. Bottom of the second inning. First pitch called strike. Called that one a ball, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Cassell making good of the wide strike zone. Fouls this one off, stays in play, but nobody can get to it. Barber giving chase. High fly ball out of play up on the dugout. Brody Oaks cameraman didn't bring his glove or he'd have got that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Lady Eagles looking to get something going here with the middle of the lineup up. Pitch outside off of the plate. Right, looking for the 2-2 pitch from Cassell. Cassell shaking off the pitches. Don't like any of those. Lovelace is running out of fingers. Two to count. Here comes the pitch. Pitch high and outside. Counts full with 1 out. Gazelle trying to work that changeup over the plate or somewhere close. Foul ball stays in play, but not enough air under it for somebody to get there. Count still full. Sierra Wright hanging tough at her at bat. Cassell bringing that one off of the plate for ball 4. Wright reaching on a base on balls, brings up Kennedy Cooper, the second baseman. Foul that one back out of play. One strike to count against Cooper. Cassell poised to deliver the 1 strike pitch. That one just out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Sierra Wright with a free base, standing down there on first. Two balls, 1 strike to count. And short hopped. Wright standing up on the wild pitch down at second base. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner in scoring position. Cooper lining this one to shortstop. Mays rounding that one up for the 2nd out. Eva Custer, the 3rd baseman. Sure would love to not strand that runner at that second base, I feel like. Custer takes a cut at it. It's about the only way you can do it. Purcell bringing in 1 strike pitch. Nice changeup off of the plate. Almost gets Custer to go after it. Purcell's pitch in on the fists. Custer goes after it. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, 2 outs. Runner out there on second base. Anxious. Cassell's pitch. The outside, nice dig there by Lovelace. Hold that runner at second base. Cassell's 2-2 pitch. On the way. Fouls that one off. Custer hanging tough. Keeping the bat alive. Two with 2 outs. You're in the second inning. It's a lot of 2s. Cassell getting them out of the second inning without a score with a strikeout. And that's her third strikeout of the game. So after 2 complete, the Trojans are up 2-0. We'll be right back. Back up to the top of the lineup for the Trojans. They're up 2-0. You're in the top of the third inning. Lovelace, the catcher, steps in the batter's box facing Weaver. Weaver short hops one up to Weaver.
That's why we practice.
1 ball, no strikes. Lovelace taking that one off of the plate. 2 balls to count. Lovelace reached on a base on balls and scored. Weaver behind in the count, 3-0. Off of the plate. Another base on balls. Lovelace with a good eye out there getting on first base with her second walk of the game. Brings up second place hitter Kamari Mays, the shortstop. She flied out to center field her first at bat. Got a good stick on it. Becca Merrick run it down out there. High fly ball. Weaver comes out from under the mask, makes a good play to put Mays on the bench. After 2. Tough play. She made it look like a pro there. Brings up Ellie Casada. One out. Call strike. Sala got a base hit her first at bat and scored. Weaver's 1-1 pitch on the way. High fly ball. Left center. Merrick can't get to it. It's a base hit. Well, Texas leaguer drops in for a base hit. Looks like a line drive on his score sheet. 2 runners on, 1 out. Brings up Colby Eastwood, the second baseman. Weaver seeing if there's a pitch on that wristband to shut this rally down. Pitch called a ball inside and high. Count 1 ball, no strikes. Weaver, hard hit ball to short. Gutierrez turns it over to Custer. Gets the lead runner. Big play there. 2 outs. Eastwood reaching on a fielder's choice. 2 on, brings the pitcher, Cassell, with an opportunity here to help herself. Got 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position. She hit a double her first at bat. Ends up dying out there. Does not get in. Weaver's pitch. High and outside. 2 outs. Pitcher v. pitcher here. Right now, Cassell is ahead. 2 balls, the count. We were trying to keep it away from her. It's probably a smart thing. Going to have to get it somewhere closer on this pitch. Ooh. Low pitch. Called ball 3. Got a timeout. Weaver going out to talk to the pitcher. See if they can settle her down. Got a place to put her, but sure don't want to drop something in there that's too pretty. We've seen what kind of power Cassell has with that double in the first inning. Weaver behind 3-0. 3-0 pitch on the way. That's better than dropping one in there for her to drive. Cassell gets a free base. Base is loaded. Bringing up Madison Austin. She struck out her first at bat. Going to have a pinch runner. That's Payne. Running for Cassell. Base is full. 2 outs. Right fielder batting. Weaver takes it down the middle for a strike. 2 outs. Weaver reaching back. Got a little mix-up down at third base.
Throw the ball. Throw the ball.
Got a call in and the interference, runner interference that will score the run from third. Got a question here. I think Coach is going to be saying that she has a possible play on that foul ball, but
She had the right to try to catch the ball.
she had a right to the play, and that's sort of what they're probably saying in that situation. So, but she also got a late start going home on it, so that call is runner interference. That does score the run. Have a conference still going on out there. I've already colored this in here and I can't uncolor it, but it's all right. We'll do something. Got two runners on, having an umpire. Here we see a replay on that. Let's see what's happening. We've got a throw down to third. Right, coming up. Well, maybe that was an earlier play.
Hey, you just got to go right at it there, Tank.
One strike to count to the batter. Make that two strikes. Weaver reaching back. Austin ready for the two-strike pitch. Just off the plate. One ball, two strikes, two outs. Runner on first and second. Strike three. Weaver comes back for a big strikeout to end the inning, holding the Trojans to only one run. So at the end of 2.5, score is 3 for the Trojans, nothing for the Lady Eagles. We'll be right back. Lady Eagles coming up here in the bottom of the third inning will be Madison McCrickard, the right fielder. Mackenzie Weaver back up to the top of the lineup. Sale throwing that fastball by McCrickard, fouled it off. Making a little contact. Strike one. Three nothing the score. Bunt by McCrickard. Good one. They're in plenty of time. Rickard.
Now batting, number 10,
Base hit bunt.
Mackenzie Weaver.
Bringing up Mackenzie Weaver. Mackenzie Weaver is the catcher. Got that base runner down at first base. Good way to start off the inning. Cassell bringing the pitch. Weaver taking a cut at it for a strike. Cassell's pitch. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Nobody out. Lady Eagles start off with a runner on first base here in the 3rd inning. Cassell threading that needle on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Weaver, high fly ball, trouble out there in right field. A little blooping fly ball, he ends up falling safely. Weaver reaching on an error. Puts 2 on base. For the top of the lineup will be Aaliyah Davis, who struck out her first at bat. Lovelace talking to Cassell, trying to get the situation with the infielders set up. Got him playing in at third. Quesada looking for maybe a bunt. Try to get something moving. Davis takes the first pitch for a ball. Cassell's pitch, high fastball. Davis swinging under that one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One pitch. Just shaves that outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 runners on. Infielders Mays and Quesada making sure who has coverage on third base as necessary. But it's 2 strikes, not likely to see a bunt in this situation. Well, I don't know why, but that's an out. A fairly easy out. That's why I said I don't think you'll see a bunt in this situation. Brings up Maria Gutierrez. With 1 out, Gutierrez. A couple of runners out there. High fly ball. Lovelace coming back. Can't get a hand on it. Strike 1. Cassell with a 1 strike pitch. Runner going to third base. One ball, 1 strike to count. Runner moves down to third base.
Hey, you got this, Tia. Put a run up. Come on, Ace.
Ace, be smart.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, make it happen, Ace. Make it happen.
Gutierrez with 2-1 count. Beautiful bunt base.
Up to bat, number 2, Becca Merrick.
Becca Merrick up. I'm gonna give Gutierrez a base hit on that one. I don't believe she could have got it at first base if she'd went there. So scores 3-1 here. Got a little discussion out there on the mound to see where the play would be to. A little bit of confusion there. Nice bunt to get that run scored. Actually squaring around the bunt, got the runner at 2/3. Gets everybody out there meeting on the mound, if nothing else. That's a good thing if you're an Eagle fan. Becca Merrick has a base hit to her credit today. Cassell ready to pitch. 1 ball the count. Merrick taking a rip at it. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Change up down the middle. Beautiful change up. Cassell really tough on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 runners on. That one's off the plate. 2-2 the count. Cassell's pitch. Foul back. Merrick hanging tough. 2-2 the count. 1 out. Cassell's pitch. Got a little blooper out second base. Eastwood makes quick work of that one. After 4 for the second out, bringing up Madison Ingram. Ingram with a good wood in that bat. Some wood in that thing somewhere, I suspect. She can sure put it to it. Cassell will be looking to try to keep it away from her just like that. Didn't get that call though. 1 ball, 1 and no strikes, 2 outs. Cleanup batter, Madison Ingram up. Trying to add on to, ooh, takes that outside pitch. Don't know that Madison likes that giggling from the mound. We'll see if she does. This one may go back up through the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one inside off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Cassell with that wicked changeup has been very productive against these Lady Eagle hitters. Cassell's pitch. Ingram getting a piece of that one. 2-2 the count. Cassell bringing it 2-2 with 2 out. Change up out of the zone, high. just a bit. Count is full. 3-2 with 2 outs. Runners will be going if anything happens. Ingram fouling this one back out of play. Down the hill. Over the hill and through the woods. Not quite. Ingram ready for the 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Cassell coming up with a big strikeout there to end the inning. Lady Eagles coming up with 1 there. Scores 3-1. We'll be right back. Starting out the 4th inning, it'll be Kinley Barber, the first baseman. She grounded out her first at bat. Back in the 2nd inning. Weaver, line drive, first base will be where she stops. Barber. Nice base hit there to start the inning off, bringing up Gianna Remy. She struck out her first at bat. Weaver bringing the pitch. Bunt. Nice throw, Weaver. Sticking it down there for the first out. Pretty good arm there on that catcher. Looks mighty good right there. You see it on the replay. No doubt about that one. Remy stepping in with 1 strike to count. Weaver looking for another strike on that pitch card. He found it. 2 strikes to count. That one fouled away. Out of play. Weaver bringing a 2-strike pitch. That one's fouled back out of play. Two strikes to count. Weaver's pitch comes in with a high swinging strike for out number 2.
Number 5, Sarah Payne.
Sarah Payne, the center fielder, up. She struck out her first at bat. She'll be standing in there with 2 outs. Weaver would like to get this one out so she don't have to fool with the top of the lineup. Payne goes after that one for strike 1. Three to 1 the score. Pitch just a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Weaver's pitch off of the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Whoa. That one was way outside. Strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ground ball down to Ingram. Ingram rounds it up. Makes the put out. 3 unassisted for the 3rd out. Score 3 to 1. We'll be right back. Sierra Wright stepping in for the Lady Eagles. Fair ball down the right field line for base hit. Sierra Wright starting out the inning the way they would like it.
Up to bat, number 12, Kennedy Cooper.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Eagles with a base runner on quickly brings up Kennedy Cooper. Cooper flied out her first at bat. Foul ball back out of play. 1 strike to count. Cassell stepping back off of the mound, calling timeout. She has a 1-strike count on it. Ground ball to second base. Eat up out there by Eastwood. Not in time to get Cooper at first.
Number 11, Eva Custer.
Cooper reaching on a fielder's choice. Brings up Eva Custer. Custer struck out her first at bat. A pitch outside for a ball. That one's high and outside for ball 2. Custer taking a rip at that one. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. On Eva Custer. The bottom of the 4th inning. Cassell's been in charge of this one. Cassell ready for the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. 3-2 the count, excuse me. Full count. Cassell bringing the full count pitch. Cassell getting a big strikeout there. That's the 2nd out of the inning. Madison McCrickard, the right fielder, has the only score of the game today with a base hit to boot. Fouled off her foot. One strike to count. Bottom of the 4th inning. Trojans up 3-1. High fly ball over to left field. Ramey and May run together.
Come in! You're up! Get away, Pip!
Got a injured player out there, Ramey. We will take a break while they look at it here. Watch it on the replay here. Good hustle by both of those. Feel like they'll be okay here. We'll take a break while they sort this out. With 2 outs, we'll be right back. Young lady seemed to be okay. Gianna Ramey comes off with very little assistance from her coach. Good hustling play out there by the Tunstall Trojans to try to get to that, but the Cricket ends up with another single for the day and ends up on third base as well. Bringing up Weaver. Mackenzie Weaver reached on an error her first at bat. She takes that first pitch for a ball. For 2 outs. Scores 3-2. Weaver fouling that one back. Evens up the count at 1-1. Sale. On the mound, 1-1 pitch is on the way. Fly ball to right field. Austin reels that one in for the third out. Score after 4 innings, 3-2, the Trojans. We'll be right back.
At the end of this game.
Top of the 5th inning for the Trojans. Stepping in, Harper Lovelace. She has reached on a base on balls 2 times in a row, getting a good start on the third one, but taking a cut at that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count. Brooke Weaver working out on the mound for the Lady Eagles. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Lovelace, leadoff batter's got a good eye. Takes ball 3 there. Weaver delivers a pitch. Hard hit ball, foul down the first base line. Waking up everybody down that first base line. Count is full, 3-2. as the score is 3-2. Eagles easing back in this one. They were down 3-0 at one time. Picked up 1 in 2 separate innings. And the Trojans picked up another one. Brooke Weaver bringing it 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. First out of the inning is a strikeout. Bringing up Kamari Mays. Mays was in that collision out there with the left fielder, Ramey. Glad neither one of those young ladies were injured. Playing with the rosin bag out there. Come in handy on a rainy day like today. Weaver's pitch was outside. Mays fouls that one back. Mays fouled out twice. One strike the count. Hard hit ball deep into left field. One hopper off of the fence. Be extra bases for Mays. Mays stops at second base with a stand-up double. Quesada, the next batter up. There you see it. A little short hop against the fence. Davis running that one down. Haley Quesada with 2 base hits to her credit today. Weaver checking her pitches, bringing it home. Got a call strike. Two strikes. Ali Quesada, the hitter of the moment, takes that one outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High ball. Evens the count up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Score 3-2. Tight game here. Go ahead, run. I mean, that one was surprising to Cassandra. Strike 3. Kobe Eastwood reached on a fielder's choice, her first at bat. With 2 outs, steps into the batter's box. Good scoop there by Weaver. Holden Mays out there at second base. Hard hit foul. Back out of play. One ball, 1 strike to count. Two outs. Big strike there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Weaver bringing the heat on that one. Catching the outside corner. Hard hit ball. What a play. Gutierrez catching that one in the air for out number 3. Maria Gutierrez. Johnny on the spot, laying out there for the 3rd out. F26. Eagles. There you see that play. Nice dig. Showing it to the umpire just to make sure. Yeah, Gutierrez. One who laid down that beautiful bunt earlier to get things started to score a run. The Eagles will have the top of their lineup up to start out the bottom of the 5th inning. Leah Davis, Maria Gutierrez, and Becca Merrick will be the first 3 up. Gazelle will have something to say about who comes after that. Gazelle has been pretty much in control.
All right, Eagle fans, put your hands together for number 6, Leah Davis.
Gazelle ready to start out here at the bottom of the 5th inning. Davis taking that one on the outside corner for a strike. Three-two the score. Davis going after that high pitch for strike 2. Davis with 2 strikeouts to her credit today. Change up, staying out of the zone high, pretty close. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Leadoff batter, Leah Davis. Fouls that one back, keeping that bat alive. Kenzie Cassell getting a call, strike 3. Fooling Davis on that changeup. First out of the inning, bringing up Maria Gutierrez.
Now batting for the Eagles.
Gutierrez with a base hit bunt. Back in the 3rd inning. Scoring, helping to score the run. Another square and bunt, fouling this one back. Let's see the 3rd baseman, Quesada and Barber pulling in. At the corners, Gutierrez in the hole. 2 strikes count. Cassell's pitch Hard hit ball. Mays brings it down.
2 out.
After 6 for out number 2.
Now batting for the Eagles is number 2.
Becca Merrick.
Merrick.
Merrick with 1 base hit and flied out. Her 2 at bats. Purcell's pitch. Hit by a pitch. Merrick. Reaches, taking one for the team, bringing up Madison Ingram. Madison has 2 strikeouts on the day. Purcell bringing the pitch off of the plate for ball 1. Cassell always works on the outside of the plate for Madison. Ball low. 2 balls to count. 2 outs. Merrick out there on first base, hit by a pitch. Ingram taking a cut at that one for a strike. Cassell's pitch. High fly ball deep. Payne gives chase. And it's out of here. Madison Ingram taking it to park. Actually almost in 220 out there. Nice line drive over the fence. Scoring 2 runs because Merrick was out there on first base. Hit by a pitch. 2 runs on that long drive. You see Merrick leaving first base. Eagles go up 4-3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now batting for the Eagles is number 4,
Sierra Wright reached on a base on balls and also got a base hit on the day. Hard hit ball. Nice play out there by Austin to come in and put this side out. F-9 for the 3rd out. But the Eagles, Lady Eagles come back and score 2, move them up in the count 4-3 after 5 innings. Lady Eagles are ahead. We'll be right back with more Battle of the Bases right here in Lady Eagle Field Middle School, Franklin County. We'll be right back. Top of the 6th inning.
Now batting for
Coming
Tunstall,
up
number 15,
is pitcher
Kinsley Cassell.
Cassell for the Trojans. Pitching from behind now after that big home run. Madison Ingram taking it deep to center field. Moving the Eagles up 4-3 in this game. Eagles starting out really tough this season. Have not lost but one game that I'm aware of. Weaver bringing that one across for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Cassell has a double and a base on balls. To her credit, just off the plate outside for a ball. Two balls, 1 strike to count. Pitcher, Kenzie Cassell. Hard hit ball. Cooper not able to get a rein on it. Nice base hit. Another one for Kenzie.
Now batting for Tunstall is number 3,
Brings up Madison Austin. She struck out 2 times today. Cassell will be running for herself right at this time because I don't have any outs. So. Weaver's pitch. Strike. Madison Austin is right fielder, made that put out to end the inning. Just off of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. You know, we got the nicest fans in the world. But anybody needs help, you know, saying that they come and clean the plate off, it was like it just so friendly. Fly ball to left field. Put out there, Davis.
Now batting for Tunstall is number 7, Kinley Barber.
With the put out. F-7. For the first out, brings up Kinley Barber, the first baseman. She grounded out and has a base hit to her credit. Fouls this one back out of play. One strike count. Weaver's pitch. Barber down, 2 strikes to count. Weaver bringing the pitch, and 3 straight strikes.
Yeah.
Ringing up the second out of the inning. Bringing up
Now batting for
Payne.
Tunstall, number 8, Aaron Payne.
Payne swinging at that one. Hassel still standing on first base after that single. Weaver ahead in the count, 2 strikes. Catches the outside corner for strike 3 and out number 3. quick inning there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 on it. Lady Eagles up 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning coming up. You're watching Lady Eagles softball right here on Cable 12. Stepping in for the Lady Eagles. Starting out the bottom of the 6th inning. Cassell's pitch just off the outside corner for a ball.
Hey, come on, King Ken.
So Cassell a little bit frustrated. At one time she was getting that call. Did not get it on that one. Hard hit ball. Mays comes up with it. High over the first. Cooper is going to end up standing up on second base. Error on the throw. Runner ended up standing up on second base in scoring position and bringing up Eva Custer. Custer struck out 2 times today. Actually, they're going to have a pinch runner going in out there. That will be Allison Hodges. Hodges will be running for second baseman Cooper and probably going in the ball game. We'll see. Eva Costa stepping out, giving the men in blue a chance to get up to date on the lineups. Third baseman Eva Custer is stepping in facing Cassell. Cassell's pitch. Must not have been a strike, so I didn't hear anything. It's ball 1. Cassell's pitch. Good bunt down the first baseline. Foul. One ball, 1 strike to count. Eva Custer. Ball high out of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Beautiful bunt. That'll move that runner over and even more. But that bunt and run works every time. Maybe not every time, but most of the time. They'll take that run for sure. A little bit of insurance.
Number 5, Madison McCrickard.
Madison McCrickard's got 2 hits on today. She's up with a base runner out there in scoring position. Cassell's pitch. McCrickard goes after it. A little bit late on that one. Talk to the coach. Might have been a signal missed somewhere along the line. Or they may just needed to have a little conversation. Coach to player. One strike to count. Cassell's pitch is low, out of the zone. Evens the count up 1-1. Runner in scoring position. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Madison McCrickard. Foul back, straight behind us. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cassell's pitch. Rickard taking that one on the inside corner for a strike. 1 out.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 10,
Mackenzie Weaver, catcher,
Weaver.
reached on an error and flied out. Her 2 at bats. She has a runner out there in scoring position, and Hodges has scored already. Eva Custer out there on second base, just raring to go. 5-3 the score. Eagles coming back. Eagles were controlled for basically 4 full innings. Cassell had them under wraps. Took a little bit of ingenuity manufacturing some runs to shake them out of it. A bunt here, still there. Now they're on top, 5-3. Hard hit ball, could be in the gap. No, good hustling play out there by Payne to reel that one in. F-8.
Now batting for the Eagles,
So 2
number 6,
out, number 2. Top of the lineup, back up. That is Aaliyah Davis. Davis has struck out 3 times today. Cassell would like to make it 4. She fouls that one off out of play. One strike to count. Kenzie Cassell. Still being tough on these Lady Eagles. That changeup has really been wicked. That one just happened to be a little bit outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. On leadoff batter, Aaliyah Davis. Cassell's pitch. Gets that outside corner call that time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cassell's pitch. Outside and low. Cassell preparing to pitch. Davis fouling that one off, staying alive. 2-2 the count. 2-2 with 2 outs. 5-3 the score. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That one getting away from Cassell high. Counts full with 2 outs. Davis goes down swinging for the 3rd out. At the end of 6 innings, 5-3, Lady Eagles are up. You're watching Lady Eagles battle of the bases. Lots of good softball going on this weekend, today and tomorrow. Get out and support these Lady Eagles and buy some stuff from a concession stand or a t-shirt, something. Just give them some support. We appreciate the Lady Eagles Booster Club asking us out to do this game. We enjoy doing it. We appreciate their support, and I know they appreciate yours. Come out, watch some of this good softball. We've got so many teams from around the area. This Tunstall team, of course, is as you've seen, great. Stanton River team plays. Lord Botetourt, Magna Vista, Midlothian will be on the lineup for the Eagles to play. Stanton River, as I said, Liberty Minutemen will be up here. Lady Eagles will play them. Lots of good softball. You saw a little bit of the middle school team out there before we started on the Lady Eagle team. That's a good building program here at the middle school. And the Lady Eagles, always fundamentally sound. Coaches are doing a great job as usual. Coach Brian Forbes and Greg Dalton, all the folks that work with us, varsity and JV and middle school teams, we appreciate them and the job that they do. Get out and support them. Tunstall with their bottom of the lineup, Sarah Payne taking ball 1 against Weaver. Evens that one up at a ball and strike. Top of the 7th inning. Only one more chance for the
Attention everybody. This is our
Trojans.
last call for the 50-50 raffle. Right now, as it stands, if you win our 50-50 raffle, you will win $140. $140 for the winner of the 50-50. Last call for the 50-50.
Brooke Weaver. Been hanging in here in this game, doing a yeoman's job, picking up a big strike out there to start the inning off.
Now batting for Tunstall,
Out number 1. Harper Lovelace has 2 walks and a strikeout to her credit today. Brooke Weavers. Base hit up the middle. Loveless. Lacing that one up there. No pun intended.
Now batting for Tunstall is number 9, Kamari
Big
Hayes.
base hit to start off this inning. Bringing up Kamari Hayes. Hayes has flied out twice and doubled her 3 at bats. Now has a runner on first to move around with 1 out. Kamari Mays. Several really good plays over that shortstop for the Tunstall team. Got a dead ball. Taking a little constitutional around the field to loosen those beats and bangs which come from softballs. And the runner went down to second base. You can't blame her, but I think time was called and she'll have to go back to first, I would suspect. But I'm not an umpire. What do I know? They're actually going to do that. Send her back to first base. It was worth a try. One strike to count on the shortstop Mays. Big double her last at bat. Mackenzie Weaver looking to go to second at any moment if Lovelace decided to go to second. Brooke Weaver on the mound, bringing that one on the inside, just off of the corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. That one moving into the right-hander. May's doing a good job of laying off of it. Ground ball to first. Took a tough hop there for Ingram. Moved the runner over to third. Lovelace standing on third. Mays on first.
13, Hallie Quesada.
Holly Quesada has 2 hits on the day and a strikeout. Trying to get something going here. Tying runs on first base. Brooke Weaver looking at her pitches. That one down the middle for a strike. There you see Lovelace down there on third base, listening to her coach. They need 2 runs, though. That one doesn't do it. Nice pitch off of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two runners in scoring position now. Pitch high for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Weaver's pitch. Catches in plate. Looked high, but it's called strike. 2-2. The count, 1 out. Runners at scoring position at third and second. Sada hanging in there tough, fouling off at 2 strike. One out. Big batter up here. Weaver's pitch. Down the middle for strike 3. Big strikeout there. 2 outs.
2 outs. Now back to
Colby
Tunstall, number
Eastwood.
11, Colby Eastwood.
Flied out twice. No, reached on a fielder's choice and flied out. Can't read my own writing. Coach Forbes going in to settle down Weaver and tell them all that all they need is 1 out. No problem. Having a little bit of discussion, loosening them up a little bit. There might be some butterflies out there. Big tournament play. Battle of the bases. Some of the best talent around. You see them here. Usually late March. This year we're just a little bit later. First weekend in April. And they picked a wonderful one to have it. A few showers, no problem with that. As long as it doesn't lighten, everybody's okay. Everybody's played in the rain before. If you hadn't, you need to. Five, 5-3 the score, 2 runners on. Big position here for Eastwood. Weaver's pitch. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. That's going to score 1. And the play at home scores 2. We have a tie ball game. Eastwood with a big single to score 2. Tie this ball game up. With the go-ahead run out there at second base.
Now back for Tunstall, number 15. Kinsley
Score knotted
Patel.
up at 5 with 2 outs. Brings up big pitcher, Cassell. And they're going to put her on first base. Probably a good idea. I've seen she has a solid double, her first at bat, and a single in the last at bat, and reached on a base on balls in between. So she's got base on balls. That's
Now back for Tunstall, number 3. Madison
brings
Austin.
up Madison Austin, who struck out twice and flied out to left field. Takes a cut at that one, fouls it off for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Go ahead run at second. Weaver's pitch off of the plate for a ball, evening up the count at 1-1. Rook Weaver's pitch. Austin goes after that one for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Can't get her to go after that one just like the other one. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Weaver ready for the pitch. Ground ball. Gutierrez up with it. Over to Ingram. Can't hang on to it. Loads the bases up. Austin. Tough ground ball over to third.
Now back for Tunstall, number 7. Kinley Barber.
Loads the bases up. Brings up Kinley Barber. Barber's grounded out, struck out, and has a base hit to her credit today. High fly ball. Davis camping under it. And that's out number 3. But the Trojans tie this one back up. Score's tied at 5. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Let's see if the Lady Eagles can pull this one out. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Eagles softball and Battle of the Bases 2025. Got a new pitcher out there on the mound. Colby Eastwood bringing it in relief of Kenzie Cassell. Kenzie really did a good job. That's a high fly ball out of play. Maria Gutierrez starting off this inning, the bottom of the 7th. Score's tied. Eastwood out there on the mound. Hard hit ball, base hit. Gutierrez holding up at first.
Now batting for the Eagles.
Becca Merritt stepping in for the Lady Eagles. She was hit by a pitch last at bat. She's flied out and got a base hit to her credit today. Eastwood to bring the pitch. Short hop that one. Gutierrez will be standing on second base.
Attention, attention, Amanda Cox.
Wild
Amanda
pitch.
Cox, you are needed in the concession stands. Miss Amanda Cox, will you please report to the concession stands?
Eastwood, hard hit ball deep. That one's deep. Out of the air. That's a walk-off for Becca Merritt. Walk-off home run for Becca Merritt. 7-5, the final score. What did I tell you, folks? Come on out and support these ladies. They play some good softball. Come out, see Battle of the Bases. Many games still to go today. Come out tomorrow and see a lot of softball as well. You see the replay. Gosh, I tell you, that one's on out there, no chance. Over the fence. See, they had to have a ladder to get to that one. Lady Eagles pull it out. 7-5.
We did have a winner to the 50-50
Watching
raffle winner. And we
Battle of the Bases on Cable 12.
Thank you.
We're later today with another game. Be sure to get by. If you can't come out here, get by and watch us on Facebook. Cable 12. The score, let me get the score finalized here. 7-5, the final score. You've been watching Lady Eagle softball right here on Cable 12.